like this lip gloss. It's matte. It's like a light. It's cute. In this video, I'm going to be discussing what is in my birth chart. My sun, as we all know, and I can't say as we all know because I still get questions like, are you a Taurus? Yes, guys, my sun is in Taurus. Some people do describe me as stubborn. Me, of course, me being a Taurus, I don't see myself as being stubborn, but some people do. A lot of people describe me as being sweet, friendly. The people who in the past who seen me get upset or get mad, they'll say I have a bad temper, and I actually do. Like, it takes a lot for me to get mad. Like, when I tell you a lot, like, it takes so much for me to get mad. It's ridiculous. And the reason I try not to get mad, because I know once I get mad, like like, it's not, number one, it's not a pretty sight. Number two, like, I don't know, I feel like everyone after that is like walking on eggshells. I wouldn't consider myself a foodie. Like, I stick with foods that I'm actually familiar with. My moon is in Virgo, so if you know someone whose moon is in Virgo, they may be very grounded. Their mother may be a Virgo, such as my mom. My mom is a Virgo. So with that being said, I do act similar to my mom, but me speaking just for myself, I tend to overthink sometimes. Not even sometimes, I overthink a lot, which is why I understand Virgos like to the T. I'm very, very, very self-critical of my work. Like, I feel like whatever I do, whatever, for instance with YouTube, whatever I put out, the quality to me is quantity over quality. Like, I don't care how long a video is or how many videos I'm putting out. As long as I'm putting out one solid video where I know my point was understood, then I'm good. My Mercury is in Gemini. With that being said, I know a lot of my videos, you guys been like, how can you like Gemini? No one likes Gemini. You know, I don't know, I get a lot of backlash for saying that I like Geminis, because so many people be like, how can you like Geminis? They're two-faced. To be honest, I click with Gemini more than I click with earth signs. Like, and I think it's because of my placements. I know my sun is in Taurus. I know my moon is in Virgo. My moon is in Virgo, but like I said, my Mercury is in Gemini. So with that being said, I have to be, if I'm talking to someone and they're like boring, they're not gonna keep my attention for long. In the back of my head, I'm thinking, oh my God, when is this conversation gonna be over? Because this person is like really boring. Also, with my Mercury being in Gemini, I love to write. I'm very creative when it comes to writing. Like, my boyfriend, he always be like, oh, you know, you write poetry. Why won't you, you know, say, like, do like your poetry on YouTube? Whoop the whoop the whoop. I do have a way with the words. Some people, if your placement is in Mercury, you may have a way with words. A lot of people find me funny. A lot of people find me witty. Things of that sort. And yeah, I definitely have a way with the words. I'm very quick on my feet, so if you say something to me, I'm gonna say something back just as fast that was just as clever, and you're gonna be like, yo, you have a smart mouth. Like, growing up, like in my family, like everyone used to be like, yo, you got a smart mouth. And it wasn't that I had a smart mouth, it was just that I had a way with my words where it was like, who was this person talking to? But y'all know what else is funny? I found out that 50 Cent Mercury is in Gemini. Like, I don't know, I feel like when your placement is in Mercury, like, you outthink a lot of people just because you're always thinking. Like, you can't help it. Like, you're always thinking about something. My Venus is in Aries. So with my Venus being in Aries, like I said before, this is where the stimulation has to come in. Previously, like, if I was to like someone, they have to be fun to be around. I cannot date someone that's serious. Like, I'm not saying serious where they're like, you know, where it's like no fun side, but I'm saying like I cannot date someone where there's no fun side to them. Like, everything is just so strict. Like, I can't connect with anyone who does not have a sense of humor, who doesn't come around, who doesn't even seem like they have like a personality to them. Like, I do not connect well with those type of people. I usually connect well with people that has a sense of humor to them, that has like a youthful type of vibe to them. I do not connect well with people who is just so serious about things. And I think, that's how people will probably describe Aries. But yeah, my rising is in Leo. So with my rising being in Leo and my sun being in Taurus, I am very, very, very fixed. So once I stop liking something or liking someone, that's usually it. Like, I'm open-minded, and I think that's where my Mercury and Gemini come in. I'm open-minded where I could get along with someone even though I don't like them. I wouldn't say get along with them, but be cordial with someone even though I don't like them. And that's because of my Mercury and Gemini. My rising being in Leo, I feel like when I walk into a room, all eyes are on me. I feel like when I speak, all eyes are on me. When it comes to like acting and like basically the whole entertainment thing, it never really like was hard for me. Like, people with these placements, like, people think that we're quiet. When your rising is in Leo, we come up, because we're not, our sun isn't in Leo, just our rising. So it's like people think that we're quiet and the whole nine, but then it's like when we open up our mouth and speak, it's a whole different story. With my rising being in Leo, I tend not to try to do what other people's doing. So like, if everyone's going right, I'll go left just to say I didn't do what everyone else did. My sun is in Taurus, my moon is in Virgo, my Mercury is in Gemini, my Venus is in Aries, and my rising is in Leo. Birth charts play a lot in people's personality. Like, okay, I'm a Taurus, and who's ever watching this, they may be a Taurus, but they might be watching me like, she's a Taurus, but she acts nothing like me. Or you may know someone that's a Taurus and like, okay, they're a Taurus and she's a Taurus, but they don't act anything alike. That's because of people's birth chart. No one is the same. So when I get comments and people was like, oh, do all Tauruses do this? Or do all Tauruses do that? I always say look at that person's birth chart, because everyone is different at the end of the day. No one is the same. No one I doubt anyone holds the same birth chart. And even if they did, God did not put anyone on this earth to be the exact same. So yeah, if you guys like this video, don't forget to comment and don't forget to subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll be back with you soon with another video. So peace.